Thanks so much. Breaking right now, a Volusia County deputy in the hospital this morning following a motorcycle crash that happened just about 7:20 a.m.
That deputy was flown to the hospital as a trauma alert. Fox 35's Randy Hildreth is right outside of Central Florida Regional. That's in Sanford with an update. Hi, Randy.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we arrived maybe within the last 20 minutes or so. There was a group of law enforcement right outside the emergency room. I do want to bring in the sheriff to give an update. I know when we saw the tweet, there was a lot of concern when we hear trauma alert. I know that you have some promising news to share with us this morning about how the deputy's doing.
Yeah, he's in the intensive care unit. He suffered broken ribs, bruised lung. He was knocked unconscious. He has no memory of anything that happened, which is good. But I know he's in an awful lot of pain, and we'll tweet out some pictures of his helmet and the motorcycle. God was smiling on today because this could have gone the opposite way.
And I know that obviously with that update, there is definitely a sense of relief for you all, for all of us who have been thinking about you all this morning. I know you said his helmet saved him, and you were also giving some background about him. He recently joined this motorcycle unit.
Yeah, we hired him in 2017. He's an outstanding deputy. He's a member of our SWAT team. He just recently graduated from what's called motor school and just became part of the Deltona traffic unit. He's a hard-working kid. He's tied into any community event we have. He's there. He's just got a brilliant future here, and he'll recover from this and continue on that future.
In terms of the circumstances of this accident, he was headed walk us back to that moment. He was headed where? What happened?
Yeah, we're out there with morning rush hour. We're on radar. We're doing traffic. He was en route to his post when a 92-year-old driver just made a left-hand turn right in front of him, and he didn't see it coming. I don't think he can make a left-hand turn, and like I said, they hit head-on. And I don't know too many people survive head-on crashes when you're on a motorcycle. But he was ejected from the bike. He landed on his head. And like I said, he's in a lot of pain, but he's alive. And he'll be able to resume his career, thank God.
And one of the things that you shared with me, a promising part to this story, is who all jumped into action when they saw what happened. Walk me back to that moment. Talk about some of the people that jumped in immediately.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out who the off-duty Deltona firefighter was, because he was the first person on scene and automatically began rendering first aid to Deputy Ray, and we're all want to thank him for that. And then the Deltona Fire Department did an outstanding job. I joked with Deputy Ray when I was up there to see him. I said, you can't steal my shtick. I'm the only ones who'll have to get run over here, not you. And he said, please don't make me laugh. I'm in too much pain. So I thought that was a great sign.
Perfect. Well, we are so thankful that there is some hope with this situation, considering the circumstances of this event, considering the circumstances of his injuries. I know that we still have some hope that we have to just positive energy sending to this deputy, but thanks so much for taking a moment to give us an update. We will continue to follow this story to continue to provide you updates, but a lot of people thankful this morning because based on the update from the sheriff, we know that this situation could have been a lot worse. Sending it back to you all.